Hello, 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 good morning, and welcome to the Sunrise Show. This is your host, Marvin Fishley, and I say to you, good morning. Trust and hope that you are having a wonderful day. Well, wonderful morning so far. Trust and hope that your weekend was a great one. And as you begin the week, today, Monday, I'm wishing you a wonderful, wonderful day. Well, Sunrise provides a prolific and developmental platforms for rising contributors and stars from all parts of the world. We talk about things that affect our day-to-day living, including recognizing the positive and robust work that these specific individuals have towards the socioeconomic needs and ways to continually advance dreams, goals, aspirations, including raising the confidence of teams and individuals both on a national and global level. Well, my guests this morning on the Sunrise Show are two young, beautiful ladies. One will be connected virtually because she is not here in the United Kingdom. She is somewhere, I don't know, but you will find out in just a bit. And the other one is right here in studio, sitting right beside me. And it is my pleasure to have these beautiful ladies, these roses, sitting and talking to me this morning. And so I have the honor of speaking to Minister Nicholet Brownlee, who is in Jamaica at the moment. And, you know, God bless her. She's awake. It's about 2 a.m. in the morning. And Tameka Blake in studio. I just want to say good morning to you ladies.
Good morning.
Nicholet, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, and how are you?
I'm fine.
I know that I wake you up so early in the morning because it is now around after 2 in Jamaica. And
Yes,
right
it
now you
is.
should be having your beauty sleep.
Yes, it is.
But unfortunately, you
the
are...
dream wakes you up.
Exactly, but unfortunately, you are here live on the Sunrise Show and on Amaze TV, and I say welcome.
Thank you for having me.
I would love a little bit more, a little bit more volume on, Minister Nicholet's mic. I don't know the reason why I'm having this tongue tied this morning. I guess it's because of these beautiful ladies that I'm surrounded by. But Tameka, good morning, and how are you?
Good morning, Marvin. I'm fine, thanks.
It's good to have you in studio.
Thanks for having me.
And how is your Monday morning so far?
Absolutely amazing.
Amazing. Waking up this morning, so early in the morning.
Yes, because I was looking forward to this interview.
Definitely. And it's such a pleasure to have you on the Sunrise Show and here at Amaze TV, and we're going to have fun. Minister Nicholet Brownlee, we're going to have fun. And for those of you who are just joining and watching, with two lovely ladies, Minister Nicholet Brownlee, who is in Jamaica and virtually connected to us, and in studio with me is Tameka Blake. And first we're going to go straight over to Miss Nicholet Brownlee, and we're going to have some chatting to do, or better yet, let's talk.
I'm ready.
You're ready, Nicholet?
Yes, I'm ready.
So welcome and say hello to Jamaica. So Nicholet, for those of you who don't know this young lady, Nicholet Brownlee, she hails from Point Hill District in Jamaica, St. Catherine, where she currently resides. She's married and recently married, an award-winning teacher by profession. She holds a bachelor in education and has been teaching for 13 years at Point Hill Primary which is her alta mater. She was awarded Teacher of the Term for 2017, Teacher of the Year 2018, and Teacher of the Region in 2018, respectively. She is a former nominee for the Prime Minister's Youth Awards for Leadership in Jamaica. She has traveled to several countries on speaking engagements such as Curacao, Canada, Jamaica, traveled to several countries. Apart from these countries as well, she went to Venezuela, Antigua, and so much more. She is a psalmist and songwriter where she has written and released her song entitled Total Surrender in 2018. Minister of the Word, she's a preacher of the Word, and she also traveled both in Jamaica and abroad on speaking or preaching assignment. And right now she's currently working on her latest project, which is her book. Later on in the show, I will be talking to creative and business entrepreneur Tameka Blake, who is a young, inspiring, motivating Black Jamaican-born British citizen who decided to put her creative thoughts and minds and hands together in making some amazing products, not for herself, but for you and me. Minister Nicholet Brown, firstly, let me welcome you. I've been welcoming you so much since morning, but welcome again. First and foremost, for those who are watching and listening, I want to ask you, how are you doing right now? Because I know that you are in an advanced stage of pregnancy. Congratulations to you and Mr. Lee. How are you doing?
I'm fine, And I was actually saying that I am giving birth spiritually and I'm also physically going to be giving birth soon. So I get it both ways.
Congratulations, congratulations. Nicholet, tell me and those who are watching a brief insight of what or who has inspired you to keep going and achieving after growing up as a little girl in the country with a single mother.
Well, actually, as you hear the term single mother, you know that it's my mother who actually kept me going all these years. Her name is Daphne Douglas, and I grew up with my grandmother and my grandfather as well, and my mother at the time being a single parent. And she kept me going because when you look at the lifestyle, when you look at where you're coming from, you decide that, hey, you're not going to say you don't like where you're coming from. You want to ensure that this is not where you're going to be, you know. So growing up in poverty, in conditions that are not likable, for children. But I said, God, I am going to rise higher than who I've ever been. So that's what motivated me to press on, never to give up, to get a sound education and to do all that I can do in my little lifetime.
And I know that you have weathered the storms throughout the years, and now you are a music minister. What first got you into music? Because for those of you who are watching and listening, I've known Nicholet Brown partially all her life. We grew up together in the same community, and we go to the same primary school, which is Point Hill. It was a primary. It was least all age, but then it has been revised and revamped and reformed to Point Hill Primary. And I didn't even knew of Nicholet, as a singer, growing up as a tender age.
That's true.
But over the years, you have garnered this gifted gift that I know that was embedded in your DNA from birth. What first got you into music?
So I started singing at 9 years old, in the church. I was actually attending Church of God of Prophecy in Point Hill at the time. And I started singing in the children's choir and all of those things. But as soon as I reached my teenage years, you know how it goes with some children. I find that I was not so into church, so I actually stepped out. So I got baptized at 9 years old, but I stepped out of church somewhere in my teenage years. So maybe that's why I did not hear me sing, because what happened is that I just was not singing in all those times. So, I believe the devil really robbed me in that case because I was silent for many years. But later on, about in my 20s, I was a part of another ministry, Holy Ghost Prayers Deliverance Ministry, under the tutelage of Bishop Nation, and God resurrected this gift in me. He used the desire that this is what God called me to do, and from then on I ran with that. So I've been singing. So it's like a break, and then I'm back, you know.
Great. And then
But
I
I
know that you
always
have
knew it
released
was
a
there.
song in 2018 called Total Surrender. And later on in the show, we're going to actually have a listen to it. How would you describe the music that you typically create? You know, what sort of music you create and want to create?
The type of music, well, it's contemporary, but I think it has a little mix of the traditional gospel here in Jamaica. But what I want to create is soul stirring music. People who are going through rough times can tap into my music. So I would say on the inspirational level, whenever you hear my music, it is wrapped up in struggles. It is coming from a background. So I'm telling you to totally surrender. I'm not telling you to totally surrender out of the abyss. I'm telling you to totally surrender because it is an experience from me.
And I know that you have struggled so much over the years and you have weathered the storms over the years. And now you are music minister. I know that you have been doing some amazing work in Jamaica on sharing stage with quite a number of artists in Jamaica and abroad. Who would you most likely to collaborate with in the future?
In the future, well, I admire Tasha Cobbs. Yes, I really admire her music, and I would appreciate collaborating with her in the future. But here in Jamaica, there are some fine artists. We have Jermaine Edwards, we have Kevin Downs, where I admire these artists from time to time. So the sky's the limit, But I admire people who are worshippers. That's where I cling to. So if you're a worshipper, I probably would prefer to collaborate with you.
And you are a worshiper.
Yes, I am because,
And,
of
and,
course,
and, and,
I
and
have led worship teams.
And I know that when you worship, Nicholet, it's something different about you. When you worship, you tap into that presence, that place where probably you are just zoned out from the world, from everybody else. At that time when you are ministering, what's going through your head? What's going through your mind? What's going through your heart?
It's always about a heart of worship for me. And one of my favorite songs, maybe just a line of it, I'm coming back to a heart of worship. And there's another line I'll give where it's all about you. So I believe that when I'm worshiping, it has to be all about Jesus. It has to be all about Him. And I believe that when I tap into His presence, something must happen. There's a famous thing that I always say to everyone whenever I begin my worship leading sessions. I would say to them, when you worship, something must happen. When you worship, chains are broken. Because worship for me is not just, it's different from praise. Worship is a lifestyle. When you're worshiping God, there you must tap into the supernatural. So I always talk about worship from the top down and not from the bottom up. So you're bringing heaven, the sound of heaven touching earth, and not the sound of earth actually touching heaven. Because if heaven touches earth, then it will work both ways. But you have to
Yes.
make sure that you tap into the supernatural. You're bringing heaven into an atmosphere
And
and you're allowing people to tap in.
why are you so passionate? Why? Because for those who are watching, if you have never seen Nicolette Brown minister, go to YouTube, go on her Facebook page. Why are you so passionate, Nicolette, in your ministration? Why?
I'm passionate because I believe if you're a minister, you need to be authentic. You need to be you. God has called me, has taken me from rough places. I am so grateful. I try my best to be humble because I always say it's nothing good that I have done to deserve so many things that God has given me. Because I am telling you, I am so blessed. I have been places, I have seen so many things. God always placed me in amazement and wonders. The things that He did for me in my lifetime, I can tell you, God has been good to me. All my life, He has been faithful. Yes.
You seem very
So I have
emotional
to
there,
thank Him.
Minister Nicholet Brown. But tell me if
Yes,
I'm
I am.
wrong, though. I'm sure you had a child at a young age,
Yes.
your first child at a young age, and being a single mom. How was that for you? Did that help you, bring you closer to God?
Yes, because as I told you that in my teenage years, I would have been out of church.
Yes.
So that was a turning point for me. At 19 years old, I had my first child. And that's not an easy time. Even though I would have finished high school and have my subjects and all of that, plus time for college and university, and here I am with a child at this time. But I had strong family support.
Mm,
My parents were behind me and they stood with me. But I am telling you, this that scenario allowed me to be the strong woman I am because I decided that hey, I made a mistake, then I'm not going to slip. I'm going to go for all that there is in life to offer. And so
mm.
I believe I transitioned from an oyster to a pearl. I got tough. I developed tenacity, and I started to fight. And that at about the age of one for her, I had achieved my college college diploma.
Degree.
Yes, and degree. So guess what? I believe what I've been through caused me to triumph
And
because
be
maybe
and,
I
and
was
be at
too
the place where
relaxed.
you are today.
Yes. So I didn't waste time. I didn't hesitate.
And can you tell me and tell the listeners, based on your experiences in terms of, getting pregnant at age 19, you was a single mom, mothered by a single mother, total surrender. What is the true meaning, the true essence of total surrender? And why total surrender?
So total surrender came after all my struggles in that area.
Mm,
So I rose up, I got my bachelor in education. By then I was way ahead in teaching, owning my craft. Of course, you mentioned earlier that I went back to my primary school, the same school that I grew. I became a teacher there, and God has been good. Good things have happened,
mm,
because I don't know what system is like. Maybe there's a difference in Jamaica and where you are, but this is the class where they will do the exit exams to go to high school.
right.
So I was privileged to be a part of that. And of course, Marvin, you will know all about that because you had given us a trophy, the Marvin Fishley trophy for the highest achiever for years. We have been using your award, and we thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
So, so total surrender came just a few years ago,
Yes.
2018, as you mentioned. I was going through a struggle, serious struggle. I was struggling with unforgiveness. Though I was saved, though I was ministering to people, we have itches, we have glitches.
Yes.
There are some things inside of us that even though we are saved, we have not fully given them to God. And I
Mm,
can attest to that. And I'm sure someone who is listening or watching can say, yes, we have been saved for years, but there are some things that we have not given to God. So though I've been saved for years, I'm ministering, I'm doing what I know best. 2018, I went through a situation and I couldn't believe it was so hard to forgive because it was really hard. And I said to God, it's not possible, but I need an answer. Why is this happening to me at this time? Why am I going through this? Why did you allow me to be plunged into this darkness at
wow.
this time in my life? And I must say to somebody, sometimes the answer that God gives us is not the answer we were anticipating. So I expected the
Right.
Lord probably to say, deal with them, Lord.
Yes.
deal with the situation, change the situation for me.
Wow.
And I sat at my desk, a regular teaching day. I had a notepad and a pencil. And I heard total surrender. And I said, what? So I wrote it down. And then I realized within about 10 minutes it was a
Yes.
song. So it was never sung that day because I'm teaching, but I wrote down the words. I heard the melody and I had the rhythm in my head. And when
Yes.
I started to write, I heard it said to me, I'm going to teach you the difference between surrender and
Yes.
total surrender. Because, of course, we know surrender. It's not a new word.
Mm.
There's a song, I surrender all,
All
that
to
hymn.
Jesus. Yes.
All to Jesus, I surrender. So I said, Lord, why total? Why should I put total before it?
Because
He said to me,
you will attest to the fact that some of us are saved but not surrendered.
no, no. And this is what God teach
God
me.
laid on your heart.
He's,
Um, I
yes,
think I'm getting a feedback from you. Is your fan on?
yes.
Yeah, because when it turns, I can pick up that it's on. So if it can be turned off, yeah, if you can turn it off. But Nicholet, jump into, we're going over to Pointel School, which you were, that's the school you attended when you was at a young age. And also, I am a past student as well from Pointel Primary. You're a teacher there for 13 years. Now, tell me more about your awards of being awarded Teacher of the Term, Teacher of the Year in 2017, 2018, respectively, as well as the Teacher of the Region, much more to be nominated as a candidate for the Prime Minister Youth Award for Leadership. What were the requirements and how did you garner yourself in terms of getting these awards and these nominations?
Okay, let me order it. So the Prime Minister's Youth Award came while I was at university. So let me order it. So as I said, my struggles earlier caused me to be a leader. Because when you have been through some stuff, I'm telling you, you're not just going to just take anything. So I decided that, hey, I want to lead. I want to inspire people. So
Yes.
before even singing, because many people didn't even know that I was a singer. So I
Myself?
would be a speaker. I
Yes.
would be going all over the place,
Because
motivating people.
tell me something, because you usually in the speech and drama society at Pointer School.
Yes,
So,
yes,
everyone thought, myself thought as well, that you would have gone to Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts and do something in speech and
yes,
drama.
yes. So that was the talent I was banking on for years. I was acting and doing
But
all of
God had
those
something
things.
planned differently.
But I knew inside of me that I should sing. But guess what? It's just something that I was hiding from. So
Yes.
I found myself while in university. I was there being a student leader. I was general secretary for the institution. I was there keep hosting meetings and all of that. And this allowed you now to be a nominee, because for you to be a nominee for the Prime Minister's
Yes.
Youth Award, you would have to be in youth service. So I was in youth service. I was going places, tapping into different colleges and universities, talking with them. I was also
Wow.
a member of Jamaica Union of Tertiary Students, and I was doing several things there at GC Foster. I became Miss GC Foster.
And
I
someone,
was
and
all over the place.
I must say to you that someone, when I woke up this morning at 5 a.m. to get myself sorted for the show, I saw a message came in on one of my social media platform of someone who was saying to me, and they were, saying a lot of amazing things about you, that both you and
Wow.
them went to the same university in Jamaica, and they were speaking so highly of you, and they told me that they will be sitting up all night. They will be actually putting their notification on so as to watch the program this morning. Nicolette, your fan is still on. If you could literally turn it away or
Let me
just turn
see if
it
I could.
off. Right.
Okay.
Nicolette, I know that the global pandemic of COVID-19 has affected millions worldwide. What is it like in Jamaica, as well as the impact it has on the educational system there, which includes both educators and pupils?
So COVID-19, of course, global has affected Jamaica, but I believe we have it a bit control, as you can see the stats.
Right.
But as an educator, it has affected us from early as March.
Wow.
We are out of school. So government made that decision to take us out early. And I think it was the best decision ever. Because you know it's not easy to control the school settings.
Yes.
The school setting is not designed for us to have social distancing. So it has affected the way we acquire the skills that are needed for the students, and it has also affected the way we deliver the curriculum. Because if you know about teaching in the rural area would be different from teaching, you know, in the cities. So some students have limited access to technology.
Right.
You know, so it was really a challenge,
right,
because we had to change the way we deliver.
And now that everything has gone back to normal in Jamaica, how it has been since, you know, school reopened, you know, students are back into school, teachers are back in classes, it is like now?
Okay. Well, what happened now, we're actually on summer holiday now, but the students who are sitting the CXC and the Cape, they are the ones who would go to school now, so they have a limited population where it's possible for them to have social distancing. But we still have to wear a mask, we still have to be cautious, because we are still having reported imported cases. Most of our cases are imported.
Wow. And tell me something, Nicholet, what impact your ministry is having on students and fellow colleagues?
So what I do with my ministry is with me. I always tell people I'm working with a ministry. So wherever I am, I must impact.
Yes.
So at school, everybody know me as the teacher who is going to pray. Everybody know me as the teacher the word who will sing. It's just the same way it is at church, at school. So I use my talent. I actually help the students, choirs,
yes.
and, you know, take them to festivals. So I don't just keep what I have to myself, but I deliver it to others, because I believe good leadership qualities you need to have what we call successive planning. So I will not let what God has given me try my best to impact.
Yes.
I tell you, I have
Yes.
a very good relationship
Yes.
with the teachers at my school, and of course the head of the school.
And for those persons who are watching and just joining, I am speaking to Minister Nicholet Brown-Lee, and she's virtually connected with me from Jamaica. She is a teacher by profession for 13 years at the Point Hill Primary School, which is located in the rural part of St. Catherine. And she is she's not only a teacher by profession, but also she is a music and a songwriter. She's also a preacher of the word. And I'm going to now give you a little insight, or should I say insight, or listen, a music to soothe their soul of Total Surrender, written and sung by Minister Nicholet Brown-Lee. Take a listen.
Lord, I stop fighting you. Just do whatever you want to do with me. Total surrender, Lord, is when I give it all to you. Total surrender, Lord, is when I leave it up to you. The things I want when I give it all to you. Total surrender, Lord, is when I leave it up to you. There's some things I want to change. Well, Lord, I let you rearrange. Total surrender, I give it all to you. When we have tried our way, we know we have to change. The steps you have already paid. We trust you, God, to make a way. We give you our will and all our ways. Though it's a price we have to pay. But Lord, I surrender. I give it all to you.
Wow, well done, well done, well done.
I surrender
Well done, Nicholet Brown. Wonderful song, Total Surrender.
I surrender all to you, Jesus. There's some things I want to change, but Lord, I let you rearrange. Total surrender, I give it all to you. Total surrender, take everything that I have, Jesus. I don't want it to be about me. I want it to be all about you.
Wonderful song, Nicholet. Wonderful song. And as the
Lord, just take my heart,
production
Lord.
team take it down,
I'm tired of fighting you when you know you have so many things for me.
yes, yes, yes.
You gave me a voice. You said you want to use me, Lord. I kept fighting you. My hands are lifted high, Jesus. I don't want to fight you anymore, Jesus.
I think the production
Just take it away from me. Take it from me, Lord.
They out, they're not listening. But thank you very much, Minister Nicholet Brown. Total Surrender, beautiful song, very touching song. Now, we're coming down because I have Tameka that I'm going to go over to in a bit, and you just gotta just stay put because we have some great product in store for you. Nicholet, tell me, we heard the song Total Surrender is so powerful, and the choice of words, simple but beautiful, and they speak a lot of volume. We've heard about church hurt and loads of debates surrounding such. You have been through a lot of church hurt. So tell me, Total Surrender, how did you get through those moments of hurts, church hurts, to get to where you are today?
That issue of church hurt, I believe any aspiring, well, I call any dreamer, anybody who has a big, like Joseph, you are going to encounter obstacles.
Yes.
So we call them obstacles because, of course, we're all, saved. We're all baptized. We're still at different levels
Yes.
in terms of understanding, in terms of the anointing. And some of us are anointed for different purposes. So you find that in the middle of it, even though you're among believers or you're among people who you think would have gotten it before you because they have been saved even years before you, I realize that that's not it. It takes a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And many of the things that easily beset us, even though you are saved, just some people, you're still telling lies. There are so many things that we have to die daily to. So no Christian is perfect. None of us is perfect. But what I do know is that to get through church hurt, I would encourage someone not to give up on God. Because that's the first thing the enemy wants you to do. Forget this thing and run.
Yes.
Pack your bags
And run.
leave and run. But I'm saying to you, the purpose will not leave you. Because even though Joseph was thrown into a pit, the dream that he had, he did die. So you find that even though he was thrown into a pit, he went to prison. We could call it church hurt because church hurt came from his brothers.
Yes.
They were close to him. So you are in church,
Yes.
you have brothers, you have sisters. We call them brothers and sisters, and they are close to us.
Mm.
Situations will happen, and you are thrown into situations that you did not think about. You never knew it would have happened to you. But I'm saying to somebody, one of the greatest things that can come from church hurt is unforgiveness. And
Yes.
that is something that we have to deal with. You still have to love them. You still have to bless those who curse you. You still have to do good to those who despitefully use you and persecute you.
Future and say
And
all
knowing that
manner of
all
evil against you
things together for good to those who love the
to
Lord.
love God.
And also believe that later on you are going to be an example, because I tell myself, doesn't matter what I have been through, I have a purpose. And at the end of the day, some people may not get it, but later they will catch up. But I need to do what God has called me to do, regardless of. So I have to
The church
surrender.
hurts. That's right.
Yes.
And
Surrender
Nicholet,
means giving it all to God.
definitely, definitely, and it's all about total surrender. And do not look
Yes.
on, the church hurts that you've been going through, but also
No.
use them as intrinsic motivation to get to where God wants you to go, and
Yes.
to recognize your God-given purpose and focus on your
Yes.
destiny that God has designed for you. Now, we're coming down to your interview, and I'm going to go over to Tameka
Hmm.
because I'm getting, excited about these products. Because you know what, guys,
Okay.
I want to look young. Younger than how I am, Nicholet, and I get to understand that Tameka Blake, my next guest, have some very nice products, that will probably rejuvenate
Okay.
my skin
No
and my
problem.
look to be youthful. So, Nicholet, again, earlier on, for those who are watching, we're speaking to Minister Nicholet Brown from Jamaica. Nicholet, you recently got married. Congratulations. And you are with child. I don't know if it is a boy or girl, but Amaze TV and myself and my viewers and listeners who are watching, we want to say congratulations to you, and we want to say to you, you know what, safe delivery when the time comes, and all the best.
Mhm.
But what is your revival in 2 minutes? Now, they say as a preacher, you can't give preacher time, because when
Mhm.
they get excited in the word, they skip time. They're like Jesus, who does not move by time or calendar. But 2 minutes, Minister Nicholet Brownlee, give me a revival message that you would like to share right now to everyone who is watching, and those who are in studio, to Tameka, to Kamika, to James, to myself, and those who are watching and listening on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. What word of encouragement, revival word, something that we can take today throughout the week to, encourage us. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to speak into somebody's life right now to tell you to just do it. You know that Nike slogan? Just do it. Whatever God has laid on your heart to do, do it. You sit and you wait. You need to know when the waiting is over. There's a time to wait, but there's also a time to move in accordance with God. Now is the time that God is asking people to get up and do what they are called to do. Time doesn't wait. Just do it. Move into the direction. The vision will be provided for. Wherever God is, He provides. Get up, walk. Get up, take up your bed, and walk. It doesn't matter what the situation is, you can do it because God has already equipped you from the beginning of time to get this done. So, whatever it is, put away the excuses and do it.
And Nicolette, you told me about that you're writing a book. Do you have any title for this book? Would it be Total Surrender or Surrender
No.
Totally?
No. The book actually it's about the marks of the chosen. After all that I've
Ah,
been through, I want somebody to understand that hey, you're called, you're chosen. That's why you have to go through what you are going through
can
or
you
what
tell
you
us?
have been through.
Can you tell us when we can look out for this book? Because now that we have listened to Total Surrender, can you tell us when this book will be out?
Well, there isn't an actual deadline, but I'm hoping that I will give birth in both ways.
That's a good
So
one.
while
And
yeah.
for the song Total
Yeah.
Surrender, where can we find Total Surrender to purchase?
Well, you can find Total Surrender on all digital platforms. Of
Okay.
course,
And
it's out
And
there.
if person want to reach out to you for preaching engagements, for
Yes,
ministration in song, or to to be a special guest to speak, whether it be motivational or inspiration, where can people reach out? Where can people find you?
Of course, I have my Facebook page, Nicholet Brownlee Ministries. You can always tap into that. Worse, I'm on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on all major platforms, Twitter, all of
And then
those
anyone who want to
platforms.
reach out to Nicholet Brown, you can also reach me. I'm her international manager. You okay?
Good. Right, so you can
Okay.
check Marvin Fishley.
In closing of your interview, Minister Nicholet Brownlee, are there anyone you would like to shout out to at this moment?
Of course, big up to my
A
husband,
bag of people.
Sheldon.
Yes.
Sheldon Lee, of course.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
he's so inspirational. He's my backbone, the wind beneath my wings. My daughter Nicholet, of course. My parents over there in the US. And of course, I have a host of friends here in Jamaica. I also want to big up Point Hill. Everywhere I go, I have to big up my hometown, Point Hill community. All of those who are on Facebook listening are watching at this time. God bless you all. Those who have supported my ministry over the years. See you.
Thank you very much, Minister Nicholet Brown. There you have it, Minister Nicholet Brownlee from Jamaica. Right now, we're going to go right over to my second guest. Thank you, Nicholet Brown. We will speak later
Thank you
on
for
after the
having
show.
me.
My next guest is Tameka Blake. And before I start interviewing and talking to Tameka Blake about some great product that she have here in studio, let's take a look on Amaze TV Give Love, Show Love campaign. Look and listen.
Amaze TV is here to restore, rebuild, revive the nation.
We can never appreciate the hardship that creates a feeling of having nothing, but we can create the change that makes a difference. Join us, and together we can have an impact.
It's time for us to change the narrative and extend our humanity to the entire world.
Love is kind. It is not self-seeking. Let us extend our love and kindness in the best possible way we can.
Freely you have received the love of God. Freely give back to society. Extend a blessing to someone out there.
One can chase 1,000, but two can chase 10,000.
We believe in our communities and we believe in our youths. Let's work together and make a difference.
Our world needs you to be a part of a revolutionary change.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Give love.
Show love.
Hashtag give love, show love.
Amaze TV is here to restore, rebuild, revive the nation.
We can never appreciate the hardship that creates a feeling of having nothing, but we can create the change that makes a difference. Join us, and together we can have an impact.
It's time for us to change the narrative and extend our humanity to the entire world.
Love is kind. It is not self-seeking. Let us extend our love and kindness in the best possible way we can.
Freely you have received the love of God. Freely give back to society. Extend a blessing to someone out there.
One can chase 1,000, but two can chase 10,000.
We believe in our communities and we believe in our youths. Let's work together and make a difference.
Our world needs you to be a part of a revolutionary change.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Give love.
Show love.
Hashtag give love, show love.
There you have it, guys. Give Love, Show Love campaign, and on the screen will be the account details whereby we're asking you from your heart to give to this campaign. Give Love, Show Love. It is for a worthy cause. It is to help those persons who are in need, whether here or internationally. So I'm asking everyone to give from the heart. Let's give love and show love. It's all about giving from the heart. Now, they say that it is good when you are in the company of great minds. And right now I'm in the company of a great mind. I will be talking to Tameka Blake, who is a creative and business entrepreneur, who is young, inspiring, motivating, a black woman, Jamaican born, British citizen, one who decided to put her creative thoughts and hands together in making some amazing products. And as I said earlier on, that these products are not just for herself, but also for me and you. Well, in life, what they say, entrepreneurs are a different breed of people. They know what it takes to overcome challenges and build an empire against all odds. The fact that they're standing or sitting in front of you at any given instance is proof enough that they have valuable information to teach you and I. And many of them are surprisingly interested in sharing this wisdom, whether that's in the context of formal networking in person, on panels at conferences, on Amaze TV, on The Sunrise Show, with Marvin Fishley, or even online learning courses. Well, welcome to Tameka Blake. Good morning again. How you doing?
Good morning, Marvin.
Come on, I5. We're in studio, and you have some amazing products right here, guys. And listen, I just want to say these products were made by Tameka Blake. Yes. Tameka, I'm excited because when you told me about some of these products, you know, can give you the look of a 16, because you know I'm not going to tell you my age. I'm not going to tell them my age, but I want to use one of these products to make me look young, fresh, well rejuvenated. So tell me, Tameka, how did the idea of your business come about?
Basically, I suffer from eczema. So during COVID, I wasn't able to get any medication.
Wow.
So I decided to start blending. I love blending, always blending.
Yes.
Start using the product on myself. I noticed that the eczema bought myself and my children, they were going. So this is how I came up with the idea.
So tell me, because this is quite interesting, because I didn't know that this actually started because you suffered from eczema,
yeah.
And you couldn't get the products because everywhere was closed.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, how did you know what products or what ingredients you're going to use? And when you start using these ingredients and seeing, you know, the eczema going, how did you feel?
Amazing. Basically, I like to do research.
Uh-huh.
I'm a child psychology student, so I'm always researching. So I know that most of my products, the ingredients in my products, I research them. I realize that they're very good for the skin. So I said there's no harm, no chemical. Why not try it?
And for those of you who are watching, not only this lady is a business entrepreneur, but she's also a trained teaching assistant, a TA. She's also a trained supporting mentor, as well as she said it earlier on, she's currently studying child psychology. And guess what? She's a single mom, and she did all of this. And her product, let me take this one up, is called Tammy's Natural Glow. And as you hear the word, Tammy is her name, natural, because it's all natural, and glow, it will give you the glow that you need. And look at her. Now, Tameka, I know someone who suffered from eczema. Literally, my godson suffers from eczema.
Okay.
Will this product, do you guarantee that this product will actually take away or enhance his skin?
I can guarantee you because he's on my baby. My youngest is only 4 years old. He suffers from really bad eczema. He doesn't itch. He's not crying anymore.
Because of the product.
Yeah.
And what are the things that is in this?
That one you're holding in your hand is the carrot, aloe vera, and turmeric.
So you
with other hidden ingredients.
So guess what? We can't know the hidden ingredients, and sometimes you just don't know. You're not gonna know, but it is good for you. So tell me, Tameka, how long does this product take for you to make in a day? How many hours?
Minutes.
Minutes.
It's basically blending. So
Yes.
between preparation, washing, doing all the cutting up, it will take you, depends on how many product the person wants or how many customers have got per day. But when I get an order in the night, I wake up in the morning around 9 o'clock, start. I finish everything by 12 and dispatch for delivery.
Wow. And what was your key driving force to become an entrepreneur?
I've always wanted to run my own business, always. First it was cooking, because I enjoyed cooking. I'm a very good chef as well.
Hairdressing?
I'm a hairdresser. I've done mobile hairdressing, but I'm more into food. And then I decided I'm going to do a herbal seasoning. I still haven't done it. And then when I came up with this idea, I'm always blending natural juices. I like natural juices.
And who are the persons who stand behind you in all this? Who were your motivating and supporters?
Two of my childhood friends, Rachel.
And one is in studio
and
right now.
Tameka is in studio.
Hello, Tameka. Hello. She's over there in studio, and she drove it here.
Yes.
And I pause right now to say, you know what, guys? When you have good friends who can wake up at 5:30 in the morning to pick up a friend and bring them to the studio to showcase their products, it means that that friend means a lot. And not only that, that friend probably getting free products to use to enhance her beauty. But we'll talk about that later on. So tell me, Tameka, how many, well, you told me it just takes minutes. Did you experience failures when you were making these products? Because starting a business, there must be failures. There are times you probably say, you know, I just can't do this no more. I can't be bothered no more. No failures?
No failure, but I did get one feedback with my carrot, aloe vera, and cucumber.
Negative feedback?
Yes.
And how that make you
But it
feel?
was from a friend. I took it on board. It was too dry. So I took it on board. Add my ingredients I need to add, test on myself, and then realize it's perfect.
At first, it was too dry for the skin.
Yes.
So it would need to be more
moist. Yeah.
So tell me something, Tameka. If I should, does it have a scent? It's all natural?
All natural. No
Wow.
chemical.
I love this scent though. Guys, my scent is intact, but I can't tell you what's inside it. But all I can say, it smells really good.
Okay, that in your hand is aloe vera, carrot, and turmeric.
I can smell the carrot. I can smell the turmeric.
And it's fresh turmeric.
And it's fresh turmeric, guys. Yes. And she's going to try it on me later on. And tell me, Tameka, tell me about the other product. So tell me about this. Is this the same?
No, that one is cucumber and turmeric.
Cucumber.
Yes.
And turmeric.
Yeah.
And this also goes well with for
eczema.
As well as, I want to find out though, if I don't have eczema, can I use the product?
You can use the product even if you don't have eczema. It gives you if you have uneven tone, it's help with uneven tone. If you have the black ring around your eye, it does. But when applying, please be careful with the eye.
Okay, so it should not get caught in the eyes.
If it does, rinse with water.
Okay, and if person wanna, this is really nice, guys. I'm telling you guys, I love the scent. And then tell me about the other product, the other one. So this one is different as well?
No, that's the same
That's
one.
the
It's
same?
just different size. This one is kale and spinach,
Okay.
which it helps with anti-aging.
So that's the one I need. So all the persons who are watching and listening right now, if you find yourself looking in the mirror this morning and there's any wrinkles, please, Tameka Blake, she have it right here. So this is turmeric and
No, kale and spinach.
And this is for anti-aging.
Yes.
Guys, this is one that she's gonna try on my face because I need to look a little bit ageable, like 16. And tell me what is unique or different about your product than other products?
With my products, why it's unique, you can even apply it in the morning and walk around, do whatever you have to do. If you're not going outside, it will not have any impact on it, negative impact. Because if when I wake up in the morning, wash my face, apply, do my breakfast with my kids, and basically do all my house chores.
So you leave it on your face?
Yeah.
So at what point, how long can you leave it on your face?
All day, but I recommend at least 25 minutes.
25 minutes, and then you washed it off?
Then you wash with any soap of your choice and moisturize.
Okay, and you can use any moisturizer?
Any moisturizer.
Mm-hmm. And then how long can you be able to see, the difference on your skin?
I started using it in March, and I launched it I think it was in May. So it's after I started seeing the difference. I didn't have to use any more of the steroid creams I was getting from the GP because it helped to hydrate my skin.
Did you actually went to your GP and told your GP that you have started it?
No.
Are you going to?
I just stopped using my repeat prescription.
Probably he needs to use it as well, or to recommend your products. And you told me about the ingredients. Did COVID-19, you said COVID-19 motivates you to step out of your comfort zone and pushes you to become creative in making these products and business. If you had one piece of advice to someone just starting out, where it may not very well be product but something else, what would it be? What are the advices that you'd give to that person?
Whatever you're doing in life, put God first. Because when I'm going to launch this product, the first thing I said, Lord, if it's not going to work, give me a sign. The next thing is, if you've got an idea, go for it. The more resistant you are, you'll never get it out there. Whether it's a product, no matter what you do in life, push.
Until something happens.
Push. There will be negative. There will be times when you're doubting yourself, is it going to work? There will be negative questions. I've got loads of negative questions. Is it chemical? Is it going to bleach you? How do you know it's going to work? Have you ever used it before? And not the amount.
But you must have used it because it's your product, isn't it?
But I still get these questions.
Yes.
And it's from our own. So I still get these questions. And they're telling me, some said it's too expensive. Why does it have to be so expensive? So you take it on the chin and you explain.
So what's the cost of the products?
From $750. So
Oh,
this
come
one
on now, guys. That's not too much.
That's $750.
And
That one
this is for
that's the same. Let me see. That's a cucumber. No, that's aloe vera and carrot.
Guys, it smells good. And the thing about it, the package. How do you get to choose your packages? Is it you choose them or?
I choose the containers, but then I have to do my own labels.
So it's Tammy's Natural Glow. Now tell me something, Tammy. You are a single mother of
Yes, I am.
3?
4.
No, stop it. Listen, guys. She is a single mother of 4, and she is currently studying. You're in your second year.
Yes.
Of university, studying child psychology. She's a trained teaching assistant. She's a trained supporting mentor. She's running her own business. How do you manage time?
When my kids are asleep, I take my orders, go through my emails, go through my DMs, and if I've got orders, I know I've got to wake up early in the morning.
And what are the challenges that you face as a single mother, running your own business, studying and working?
It gets frustrating at times.
But who motivates you? What motivates you to keep going?
My
having all
children.
this?
My children are my motivation. And I've never seen my mom sitting down. She's always working. Even now she's retired, she's still she can't stay still. She's got to keep working.
And if persons watching now, I'm sure loads of persons watching, and someone says absolutely love this product, and I'm sure this person is going to reach out and purchase. Now tell me, who would you like to say thanks to? Who are watching, who are listening? I know that the first person right here is Tameka over there, and she's looking.
Thanks to my friend Tameka. Tameka believe in me more than I even believe in my own self, if I'm honest. She's always advising me, pushing me. Thanks to my friend Rachel. She lives in Birmingham. Thanks to my godson Malachi. He's the one that does all my videos and everything that I've done. So those are the three main people I'd like to thank.
Is there anything else you'd want to talk about, say anything about the product that you think so as to push people to get to Tammy's natural glow? Because I'm going to try and purchase a few, because I want the one that makes you look younger, because it's all about looking younger, guys. In this time with COVID-19, you need to look good. And I don't know about you, but I'm just going to tell you, you need to call in the studio. You need to, follow Tammy on Facebook and on Instagram, and you need to listen, guys, let us support our black community. Let us support our black people. She's a single mom. She decided to do this because of COVID-19, and you heard her story. All the shops were closed, all the chemists were closed, so her GP was closed, so she could not get the product to, put on her skin because she suffers from eczema. But she decided to use her creative mind and put her hands together in her house by herself, doing her own research, come up with these products, which is, they really smell good, and they're all natural products, and you can hear from herself that these products really work. If you're suffering from eczema, it may not very well be eczema, but freckles or, these black things around the eyes, or you're feeling tired and your skin, not really moist, you need to purchase these products. And the production team is going to put the products more closely on the screen. So I'm going to ask them to put it on the screen just now so that you can see and have a close view of the products. There you go. Those are the products. So you have this one is there. So guys, I'm asking you, please support Tammy's Natural Glow. As I said, I'm going to keep on repeating it. She is a single mother, and she started this at home. She's a black woman, and she is a second-year student studying child psychology. Too much on her plate, but she weathered the storm and decided that, guess what, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to do this, and here she's done it, and the products are in front of you. Tammy, if anyone want to reach out to you to purchase these products or any of the products, how can they reach out to you?
I'm on Facebook and Instagram
as
Tammy's Natural Glow, as well as my mobile number 07491 423 424. And
can you repeat that number again?
07491 423 424. I accept DM. I've also got WhatsApp, and I've also got my email address as tammys@naturalglow.com.
Repeat the email address again. I need you to purchase this product, guys. Please, I'm asking, let's support our very own. It's
Tammy's Natural Glow. Marvin, you make you laugh.
Tammy's Natural Glow at gmail.com.
No, at
hotmail.com.
Yeah.
So please, guys, I want you to purchase. And can you tell me the price quickly before we so
£7.50.
So this one is for £7.50, guys. And guys, it's all about what the product can do for you. It's not about it's too pricey. It's about what it can do for you. So this one is for £7, and this one is for
£10.
This one is for £10. And guys, I think this, you can use it and moderately, and it can serve you. I think this one is for like £20.
30.
That's £30. And guys, this can last you for long. So you need to purchase. And these two?
15 and 20.
15 and 20. And Tammy's going to, is it this one you're going to use on my face? Because we have 5 more minutes to go, but you're going to use this on my face.
I will do.
So she recommend that when using any of her product, it's best for you to use it, and she's going to explain how you use it, how you applied it, the rotation. She's going to do it on my face, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to look good. She's going to have her wipes, and she's going to do it. So I'm going to ask the production team to put it, the pictures of the product close up on the screen one more time, and Tammy is going to come and she's going to apply it to my face.
Can I wash my hands? Actually, come here and get me some wipes.
So you're going to apply it to my face. So there you have it, guys. The products is right there on screen. Tammy's Natural Glow. We have 5 minutes to go before the end of the show. And guys, I'm asking you please to purchase. DM her, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook her, and please, guys, I'm asking you to purchase the products. Support our very own. She's a single mother, a hardworking woman, a black woman, a talented woman, a motivated and creative woman. Please, if you can't get a hold of her, inbox me, call me, text me, and I'll reach out to her and you will get your products. She can deliver to you.
First, make sure your hands are clean.
Yes, I'm getting that glow. I'm excited, guys.
I'll stand behind you. Can you?
Oh my God. Mm-hmm.
Apply it small amount.
Yes.
Can I have some napkin, please? Close your eyes for a little.
Mm-hmm. So I'm closing my eyes, guys, and she's applying the Tammy's Natural Glow.
First, you apply before you start scrubbing.
Mm-hmm. So guys, she's applying the Tammy's Natural Glow, the anti-aging one that will make you look young and fresh. Mm-hmm.
Then you start to scrub in circular motion.
And do you think, is it better to use the product in the morning or any time of the day?
Any time of the day. Come home feeling stressed from work, use Tammy's Natural Glow.
And do you wash your face before?
No.
So you wake up in the morning, you just start to apply.
In a circular motion.
Mm-hmm. It feels good and it smells good. It's like that scent, that natural scent just goes straight up in your nostril.
Ensure that it doesn't go in your eye. If it does, rinse with warm water or cold water.
And I'm sure it's probably good for blackheads, isn't it?
It's good for blackheads, acne, and children, male, female. It's for anyone. It's it's vegan friendly.
How long do you think one needs to massage it into the skin?
Massage it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Leave for at least 25 minutes on the face.
Guys, because of time, we're not going to be able to leave it for 20, 25 minutes. No. But guys, look at my face. I can smell it. Leaving it on my face, I can smell the old natural product. I can smell the ingredients in my nostril. I can smell it. It smells really nice. And then she's going to, because sake of time, then she's going to just remove it.
You normally rinse.
Normally you rinse.
Yeah.
But because of studio, we can't rinse, so it's going to be, she wiped it. So in case you can't rinse, you can wipe. Or it's preferably to rinse. To rinse.
Because of the ingredients, remember? Yeah.
Right. And I'm sure even though it may not take like 20, 25 minutes on your face, the mere fact that you massage it into your skin and the ingredients, it
give you that glowing.
Right. But once it is left on your face for that period of time, then it gives you more glow.
Yes. That's the whole idea. You leave it on, the longer, the better.
Glow but natural.
Yes. I'm going to have to finish clean you up after.
Right, that's fine. She will clean me up afterwards. But guys, honestly, I don't know if the camera, the production team can zoom in my face a bit so that you can see the glow on my face. So it feels good. And now that you've wiped it off, Tammy, I must say that it smells really good. It smells really fresh. And I can honestly, if the camera can zoom in, it has fallen out, but the camera can zoom in with me right here so that we can see. Yeah, here we go. So it is Tammy's natural products, guys, and you know that's all right, Tammy. So here we have it. So we have, this is the anti-aging glow. We have 2.5 minutes before the show ends. So here you go, guys. I'm up into the camera. You can see me clearly. So right now you can see my face. It really looks good and it smells really, really nice. So guys, I just want to say to you, remember to DM Tammy. It's all about Tammy's natural glow. They can find you on Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And your number is
07491 423 424. Also, my product will be launching in Jamaica at the beginning of August.
Ah, yes. So you have done your shout out, and in your last word, what sort of encouragement do you want to give to those persons who are watching, who may be on the verge of, they want to do a business, they want to start something, but they may not have the resources, they may probably feel depleted in terms of, they probably think that, you know what, if I do this, it's not going to go nowhere. What would you like to say to those persons?
Go for it. Do not hold back. Keep pushing. Even if you try and you fail, you get up, you try again. It's all about keep pushing, progressing. Never tell yourself that you can't do anything. My motto is I can and I will.
I can and I will. So we have it there. Minister Nicholet Brown says that we should endeavor to use the Nike slogan, just do it. And Tameka Blake is encouraging us and motivating us to just go for it. Never say you can't, just say you will, you can, and you must. Guys, thank you all for joining me on the Sunrise Show. Again, remember to purchase Tammy's Natural Glow. Remember to inbox or call her, and if you can't get a hold of her, you can also call me and I will pass on the details to you. Thank you, Tammy, for coming into studio. Thank you for gracing yourself here on the Sunrise Show and Amaze TV. Guys, remember the Give Love, Show Love campaign. It is hosted by Amaze TV and all the leaders at Amaze TV, including myself. Remember, as we continue the launch of this campaign, Give Love, Show Love, we will be launching this campaign on the 27th of July 2020 in about 2 weeks from now. And I want you to put those, even if it is £1, guys. You know, they normally say in Jamaica, one cocoa, full basket. What that means is that every little muckle.
Every mickle make a muckle.
You see? Every mickle make a muckle. In that, what it means is that every little is much when God is in it. It means that it doesn't matter if you give £1. We will be grateful, we will be thankful, because it will go somewhere. Because when you give £1 and someone else give £1, then indeed it will make a difference in the lives of many persons who we will be reaching out to. So the details will be on the screen. I'm going to ask the production team to put the details on the screen in terms of the account details where you can make your donation. So the account details is here there on the screen. The account number is 3769-5653. That's 3769-5653. And the sort code is 230580. The sort code is 230580. There you have it, guys. The Give Love, Show Love campaign. And I am going to say thank you for joining me. I am your host, Marvin Fishley. And see you next week, same place, same time, here on the Amaze TV for the Sunrise Show. And to sign out, I'm going to ask the production team to play the Give Love, Show Love video. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.
Amaze TV is here to restore, rebuild, revive the nation.
We can never appreciate the hardship that creates a feeling of having nothing, but we can create the change that makes a difference. Join us, and together we can have an impact.
It's time for us to change the narrative and extend our humanity to the entire world.
Love is kind. It is not self-seeking. Let us extend our love and kindness in the best possible way we can.
Freely you have received the love of God. Freely give back to society. Extend a blessing to someone out there.
One can chase 1,000, but two can chase 10,000.
We believe in our communities and we believe in our youths. Let's work together and make a difference.
Our world needs you to be a part of a revolutionary change.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Give love.
Show love.
Hashtag give love, show love.